James Shelby here, owner of the Shelby Sold Real Estate Team, and I appreciate you tuning in to another video. Hey, if you are thinking of moving to the Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee, Fallbrook, Southern California area, whether it's tomorrow, 30 days from now, 6 months from now, make sure that you hit me up, give me a call, shoot me a text, or email me so we can help you do it the right way, especially if you're not from this area. All right, today we are here in one of my favorite towns right here in Southern California, Fallbrook, California. Fallbrook is a small little town. It's about 33,000 people that live in Fallbrook, and Fallbrook is located between San Diego and Temecula if you're going north to south, and it is about 20 minutes east of Oceanside. So to give you an idea kind of where Fallbrook is located, it's kind of tucked off of the 15 freeway. From where I'm standing here in downtown Fallbrook, you're about a 10 to 15 minute drive to the 15 freeway from where I'm standing right now. And Fallbrook is a town that is becoming more and more popular through the years. It's an older town, but we're getting a lot of kind of new families, new people moving into Temecula, and there's kind of being this resurgence here in this sleepy town with a lot of new money, new people moving in, and you've got a lot of people revitalizing this downtown area. Fallbrook is known for a couple different things, mainly avocados. This is the avocado capital of the world, or at least that's what they say. The soil and the weather, the temperature is just perfect for growing avocados. So you have tons of avocado groves all throughout Fallbrook and the surrounding areas. You will get a lot of Marines that are stationed at Pendleton that will kind of rent here short term. Some of them buy homes here. But one of the things that I love about Fallbrook is the style or the type of homes that you're going to find here. A lot of what you're going to find here are older homes with a ton of character, a lot of Spanish style homes, a lot of very unique custom homes that have been built through the years. Fallbrook is the type of town for someone that maybe doesn't have to commute super far to maybe, if you work in San Diego or you work in Oceanside or the surrounding area, it's not a bad commute. Or even if you work in the Temecula area, not a bad commute if you're living in Fallbrook. But there's not a lot of tract homes here. So if you're looking for brand new homes, there are some to choose from, but they're gonna be closer to the 15 freeway, and you're not gonna quite get that small town charm that you would get living here in Fallbrook proper. Now, Fallbrook is surrounded by hills. You're essentially kind of up in the hills here. So a lot of the properties here in Fallbrook have a lot of hillside, a lot of acreage, a lot of land associated with the properties. You're gonna have a much easier time finding a unique property with a lot of character, a lot of charm here in Fallbrook than you would north in Temecula. As far as the price point's concerned, when it comes to Fallbrook, you can find, you know, smaller homes in the town itself here with not really a lot of land, in the $500,000 to $600,000 range. And then as you go out to the outskirts with the bigger homes, bigger properties, you're gonna be anywhere from $800,000 all the way up to several $1 million and kind of everything in between. But we're gonna take a walk down here so you can get an idea as to what's here in the downtown area, and let's go check it out. All right, so we are gonna start heading downtown, where this whole area, we've got about probably 10 to 15 blocks of downtown where a lot of the revitalization is happening. You've got restaurants, coffee shops, you've got little clothing stores, you've got a little bit of everything in this downtown area. But you know, Fallbrook is not really for someone that has to, you know, if you're the type of person that you need to be where the action is and you need the Costco's and all that, Fallbrook is probably not going to be where you would want to live unless you're okay driving a short distance to maybe see some of those bigger box stores. From Fallbrook, you're about 20 minutes from Oceanside, where you'll find, you know, all the big box stores. You're about 20-25 minutes from Temecula. So if you don't mind not being in the thick of the action and you like a little bit more of a laid-back lifestyle, Fallbrook is probably going to be perfect for you. From where I'm standing right now, you're about 5 minutes from the bigger grocery stores. You've got an Albertsons here, you've got a major market here, you've got grocery stores and things like that here. You're just not going to find your Best Buys, your Costco's, a lot of the big chain restaurants. You're just not going to find those right here in Fallbrook, but they are a short drive away. Fallbrook also has a couple of their own wineries here in the mountains. And again, you're only about 20-25 minutes away from Temecula. So if you're into the wineries, you're not a far drive away from checking those out. So we did mention earlier that Fallbrook is home to the, I guess, is the avocado capital of the world. And once a year, in fact, there's one coming up. It is coming up here every spring, the Avocado Festival. They hold it right here, and they shut these roads down, and they hold a big avocado festival. So, you know, even if you're thinking about moving into the area, that might be something you want to check out if you have some time. Every spring, Fallbrook holds the Avocado Festival, and it's definitely something you want to check out if you're thinking about moving to the area. So let's talk about some of the type of housing. I know we touched on, you know, there's a lot more older homes. You've got homes up in the mountains. What you will find here in the homes that are on some land is most of the homes are going to be situated with septic systems and propane, due to the fact that it's harder to get homes that are further from town hooked up to, you know, public sewer or hooked up to natural gas. So that is something to keep in mind if you are thinking about moving to Fallbrook, especially the outskirts of Fallbrook, not right here in downtown. You're going to be looking at making sure that you do a septic inspection, making sure that you do the proper well inspections if the property has a well. And these are a lot of the things that you're going to run into when you're purchasing a property, especially on some acreage right here in Fallbrook. As far as proximity to the bigger towns, like I mentioned, from where we are right now, if you want to go down to Petco Park where the Padres play, you want to go down to downtown San Diego, you're really only going to be about a 50-minute drive south. And then if you are a beach person, you want to go to the beach, you're really only about 20-25 minutes from the beach to Oceanside. The average temperature here in Fallbrook year-round is really only about 72 degrees. The weather here is spectacular, and you can see the trees are kind of rustling here. You can see there is always a breeze that kind of comes offshore, this kind of ocean breeze that washes through the valley here. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful town to live in. All the surrounding areas are very, very luscious and green year-round. And that, again, is why they have grown so many different avocado and citrus in this area, is just due to the favorable weather. You don't get really, really cold here, and it doesn't get burning hot here. It's really even keeled when it comes to temperatures here year-round, and that's why so many people love to live here. We talked a little bit about the price point of homes here, and I would like to kind of dive in a little bit into the price point difference between something in Oceanside or something in San Marcos versus Fallbrook, and also Temecula versus Fallbrook. So Temecula is quickly catching up in price point to Fallbrook, but Fallbrook is the best area in San Diego County, in my opinion, for your money, for what you get for your money. I mean, for instance, you can get a home with a pool on a couple acres that might need a little bit of updating for around that $1 million mark right here in Fallbrook. That same home in Oceanside is going to be 1.2, 1.3, probably even more than that, depending on how nice it is or how big the home is. But in Fallbrook, you're able to be in San Diego County because this is one of the first cities in San Diego County. As you go north on the 15 freeway, you're gonna hit Fallbrook as one of the first cities in San Diego County. So you did get a bump up because of that as far as price point, but you can still get some deals here if you don't mind commuting from Fallbrook to the 15 freeway, which again is gonna be a 15, 20-minute drive, depending how far deep into Fallbrook that you are. But you can really get a great home at a good price in San Diego County right here in Fallbrook. Again, if you don't mind commuting just a little bit more. So we're gonna check out, we're recording right now. Should we check out the Hearth? Let's go to the Hearth. We're gonna go to a little restaurant right now called the Hearth. It's right here in downtown. We're gonna grab some coffee. How you doing? And give you a little taste of what Fallbrook has to offer as far as restaurants and coffee shops. Again, there is quite a few restaurants and coffee shops, even a sports bar right here in the downtown area. So we're gonna grab some coffee and then we're gonna go look at one of these homes that's currently for sale that has a killer view, and I'm excited to show you guys. All right, so we got some coffee, we're cracked out on caffeine, and we're gonna go check out a awesome house in the hills of Fallbrook. And this property, if you're coming in on Mission Road from the 15 freeway, it's gonna be on your right-hand side up on the hills. It's got spectacular views. Believe it or not, you can see the ocean from this house. We're gonna go check it out. Let's go. All right, we are up on Tonya Heights. This is a road in Fallbrook, up on a mountain here. And when I think of Fallbrook, this is what I think of. Breeze blowing. We've got incredible views that you're gonna see here in a minute, and awesome architecture, awesome different types of homes. You get a variety of different types of homes. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go take a look. All right, we are now inside the kitchen, living room, dining room area. This is a fully remodeled, split level home, pretty much like a single story, although there is a couple tiers here. We're gonna go up the stairs here to show you what I'm talking about. But again, this is the type of properties that you're gonna find in Fallbrook. Obviously, you're gonna find all different conditions and things like that, but you've got these beautiful, beautiful homes. This home was originally built, I believe, in the 70s. It's been completely remodeled. You got the beautiful wood ceilings here and just spectacular views that you just aren't gonna really find anywhere else. You can see we got a little bit of haze here today, a little hazy today, but on a clear day, you're gonna be able to see all the way out and all the way out to the ocean. Just spectacular. Absolutely beautiful. So a home like this with this spectacular view, fully remodeled, this is roughly about 2,000, a little over 2,000 square feet. A home like this is gonna run in the low million price point, 1.1, 1.2, right around that price point. You got a little bit of land here, not a lot of usable land because we're up on a hill, obviously, but these types of homes are what you can find. Beautiful views. I can smell the citrus. You know, it's springtime right now. Spectacular views. And again, you're going to be at that price point where you're right around 1.1, 1.2 million. If you were to pick this home up, put it on the hills of Oceanside, now you're talking 1.6, 1.7, completely different price point, but you're only about a 20-minute drive in separation. Now, if you were to take this home and maybe put it in Temecula wine country, now you're talking probably roughly about the same price point, maybe, you know, give or take 50, 100 grand either way, depending on the location in wine country. But again, for what you can get for the price and still be in San Diego County with this spectacular view, really not bad when it comes to the actual price point here in Fallbrook. All right, you've seen the downtown area of Fallbrook. You've seen a beautiful home. You've seen a lot of what Fallbrook has to offer. Just remember, if you are thinking of moving to Fallbrook, maybe moving out of Fallbrook, moving to Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee, give me a call, reach out to me, email me, whatever it takes to get a hold of me, and I will be sure that we guide you every step of the way and find you the perfect home for you. As always, like this video, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content and you want to learn more about Temecula, Murrieta, Fallbrook, Menifee areas. I will keep you up to date with everything that's going on, and we will see you next time.